You won't appreciate something unless you've worked very hard for it. Yeah, everything in my life seems to be a very long-awaited career. Now I'm Ananya, my co-actor, and
Wow.
Izzat se kaam karna hai. It's just like this. You get a little bit of good news that you're in the short list, then the bad news you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe no. ये बहुत हो चुका है 6 साल में. Either I've done a good job or all my friends are great liars and they should start acting. The day I realized, I was like, what is ux? And he was like, oh, you don't know anything.
Hello guys, this is your host Aruna Purve, and today here we have very multi-talented singer with us, and also she's starting her acting debut with none other than Ananya Panday in Call Me Bae. So yeah, welcoming Lisa Mishra
Hi.
in conversation with us. So Lisa, how have you been?
I have been so tired, mostly because our promotions have been pretty mad this week. But I feel very lucky and very happy that, we're almost at the finish line. Kal jab release hoga, I'll be very like,
It seems you didn't get a good sleep since
No,
last night
none
it
of
was
us
a
have.
screening, right?
Last night was a screening, then all of us hung out until 5 in the morning. It was,
Wow.
and just like had a great time, like just vibing, enjoying each other's company. Because we're a very, very, very close group of people. So it's just nice. It's nice to be with all of our friends from the show, and whether you're on camera or off camera, everyone in the team is very close.
But first of all, congratulations
Thank
for
you.
Call Me Bae. Sorry, I didn't mention it earlier. But किस तरह से responses are you getting from your friends and family?
I'm very lucky that I've gotten great responses. Either I've done a good job or all my friends are great liars and they should start acting.
Wow. In one of the interviews, you mentioned that acting was a long-awaited project for you.
Yeah.
So how did this actually happen after so long?
Yeah, everything in my life seems to be a very long-awaited career. My music career took 11 years before I was discovered. My acting career took 6 years of auditions until the release now. So I think, nothing, you won't appreciate something unless you've worked very hard for it. And I think I get to love Call Me Bae 5 times more than I would otherwise, because I know how much time it took to get here.
Correct.
So I appreciate this moment a lot.
But I think this project will be more special for you because apart from acting, you also sang in this.
I
this
did.
project.
I composed also.
Yeah.
So a lot of the music on the show was done with dear friends of mine, and 2 of the songs in the soundtrack are composed and sung by me and my best friend Ruel and his brother Joash. So we've done what I think is one of the best songs of my career. And
Wow.
I love this song. And if you love Tarifa or you know me from Sajnave, this is in the same space.
Correct.
So I think if you're a real Lisa Mishra music fan, you will love the music from the show and you'll love the 2 songs I've given.
But was it difficult for you to carry both the talents in one project, like singing also and acting also?
I think it was difficult because switch off karna padta hai.
Correct.
Because every night that I'm on stage and I'm giving a performance, 1.5 घंटे के लिए मैं actress बन ही जाती हूँ, but for this long.
Correct.
And the type of acting you do on stage to keep your audience engaged and happy is very different from having lines, being directed.
Correct.
क्योंकि मैं जब स्टेज पे जाती हूँ मुझे कोई डायरेक्ट नहीं कर रहा है, मैं अपने हिसाब से करती हूँ सब. But acting is very different. You are answerable to someone else, and it's their guidance and how they envision this character. तो वो निभाना पड़ता है. And अलग जिम्मेदारी है. I think you have one to a direct audience who's right in front of you when you're a musician on stage, and then you have another responsibility as an actor to an audience that will watch this much after you've given your product.
Correct.
So you have to let it go with acting. With singing, you get to see live, like, अच्छा ये गाना
And you
बैठ
have
नहीं
the
रहा
whole
है.
with you only.
Exactly. और अगर कुछ डिप हो रहा है शो में तो मैं चेंज कर सकती हूँ
Cover up कर
मूड.
सकते हो.
हाँ, मैं मूड चेंज कर लूँगी अगले गाने में. But this is like you act and 1 year later you have to just be okay with what you did. You have to let it go. So it's a very different craft.
Share your first experience while facing the camera as an actor.
My first experience was a very small scene between me and Ananya, and I'm really glad because our director Colin, I think he made us do that scene because it was my debut, and everybody else in the cast has done 3, 4, 6 projects. So I was a newcomer, and Ananya and I have known each other for a few years. So I think maybe Colin shot that on purpose as my first scene so that I'm a little more comfortable.
Correct.
Opposite someone I know. And Annie's like the kindest person in the industry, and she's so present and giving with her time. So I think, you know, I'm lucky. That was my first shot on set was with her. And also to do it opposite the person who's carrying the weight of the show. You're like, wow, okay, now I have to do justice to this because I'm not gonna screw up her moment either. So I have to take this seriously.
Since you mentioned that you have known Ananya for a few months or years.
Yeah,
right?
few years, yeah.
Yeah, few years. So how was your experience working as a professional?
Yeah, no, I mean, I only know her as a professional.
Oh.
So I've done music for her films before.
Liger
so,
and all, right?
Yeah, so Liger we've done,
Yeah.
and we were working on some things for another few projects of hers. And so we've done promotions for music together and stuff over the years. And, you know, to be a musician is very different to be opposite, like to being opposite her on camera. I think I have a much bigger responsibility as an actor because if I give a bad scene, it affects her acting.
Yeah, correct.
So I have to make sure, and it's every actor's job, it's not about you. Is the scene working? Are you, you know, doing justice to the other person opposite you? Are you guys doing a good job together? So that was on my mind. I was like, I can't look at this and say, oh, Ananya, my friend, or like Ananya, my, you know, collaborator. Now I'm Ananya, my co-actor, and
Wow.
you know, इज्जत से काम करना है.
और वो bond भी तो रखना है बरकरार.
Yeah. Our bond has gotten 50x stronger ever since.
How was your first reaction when you got to know that you will be sharing screen space with Ananya, giving vocals for her songs?
Yeah.
Now sharing screen
You know,
space with her. How?
it's so funny. She messaged me when she found out, and she was like, "What? I didn't know you auditioned." And it was so cool to see that moment. Even when I got the confirmation that I'll be doing the show, I didn't think it was real.
Oh.
So I was like, "Nee, I don't think this is true." And until my name is signed on a piece of paper, I won't believe that that's what's happened. But it was really funny. Her reaction was like, I think we were joking. She's like, "Why are you stalking me?" I was like, "Yeah, I think I just have to do everything you're in now."
But everyone has seen the trailer of Call Me Bae
Yeah.
since it is not released yet
Yeah.
for us. So how will you differentiate Ananya as a person? Because most of the people are saying like she's exactly like Bella.
Not at all.
Yeah. So I wanted to know the difference between Bella and Ananya.
Annie is much more deep in real life. She's not this, you know, happy-go-lucky person all the time. She's a very positive person.
Oh.
And she has a great attitude, but she has a lot of depth. You know, you don't last in this industry as many years and as successfully as she has without going through some difficult things. So the real Ananya, I think, you know, is a very deep person, is a very inspiring person, and we need to give her more credit, I think,
Wow.
as an industry and as a public that we don't give. I feel like take her seriously. She's an incredible actor. You've seen good work from her now. She's brilliant in Gehraya and Koge. So give her a shot.
Correct.
We can't just look at this and be like, oh, it's the same. She's just playing herself. She's not. She's acting.
Correct.
Yeah. And by the way, if you think that she's playing herself, that just means she's done a really good job at acting.
Yeah. Audition से मुझे याद आया, and you also mentioned that your production team and the direction team were very surprised after looking at your audition.
Yeah.
Because they have always known you
As a musician.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what was their reaction? How was the first meeting on the set?
It was interesting because when I was auditioning, I didn't let the casting and direction team know that I was doing the music, and I didn't let the music team know that I was doing the audition. So both teams were surprised when I got the role. When I told my music team at Dharma that, you know, I'm acting in the show, I don't think they like took it seriously.
ये Lisa ही है
I was
ना?
like, I was like, no guys, I'm in the show. And they're like, yeah, your music. No, I was like, no, I am in the show.
I'm sure
on
even
camera.
you took much time to process.
I did for sure. And then even the direction team, Colin, when he saw my audition, he was like, what? Is this, that's Lisa? She's acting? And initially he didn't expect much out of it. But luckily, I think he saw something good in that audition and he went with his gut. And I think we pulled it off. I saw the show for the first time last night and it's just looking great. All the actors have done a fantastic job. So it's very well casted.
You also mentioned that you gave auditions a lot.
I did.
There were many failed projects also.
Many.
So finally getting this, how was your excitement level on like, is it me? Like finally, this is after getting so many failure.
Yeah, and I had almost gotten so many things before where I was like down to the last one person, two people, or something would happen where because of COVID, the show didn't end up getting made or the film didn't end up getting made. So that heartbreak when something almost happens but it doesn't, it's just like this. You get a little bit of good news that you're in the short list, then the bad news you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Maybe no. ये बहुत हो चुका है 6 साल में. And I was pretty convinced like maybe it's not going to happen for me. And me and Panchami were talking. Panchami Khavri is our casting director for this series. We were talking for 6 years the auditions I've given her to make a reel because she's seen my evolution even just from my accent, because in this show I don't sound American. I'm playing a girl from Bombay. So she was like, getting your accent right, being able to speak Hindi, all these things I learned over 6 years, that's why it took time. I wasn't ready in my first audition. It was a bad audition. So, I mean, it's okay. Like, I had to learn. Just like anything you do in the arts, you have to give it respect. You can't just be, handed an opportunity and not do justice to that.
But did you ever felt like giving up because
100%.
After so many failures, did you ever felt that let's give up now?
Yeah. I think everyone has this point where they just think that ये शायद मेरे से नहीं होगा. And maybe the universe is not aligning this for me. बहुत बार. I think it's happened so many times. Even in my music career, I gave up my music career 1 month before Tarifa. I was gonna quit. I was like, नहीं हो रहा यार, 11 साल बाद, what to do now? I've tried everything. And then I made a decision, and 1 month later, Tarifa gets released, the biggest moment of my life. Then again, with auditions, I've been auditioning since 2018. And I was like, you get rejected, obviously, because to be fair, I wasn't the right fit. I wasn't doing a good audition, so I can't expect to just get a role in my hand. What is my qualification? I've never done acting. Then after that, when you get so close and then you don't land, then I was like, no, I don't think it's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen for me.
Then it happened.
Then it happened and I was like, huh? Are you sure?
So next, what are you planning now?
I'm planning to take a break because I put out my album in May. So that was a long process. It's, my album is titled Sorry I'm Late because it took me 6 years to make the album. Don't worry guys, my life is a joke and I am in on the joke.
I'm sure up next whatever you will think to do,
पहले
give up कर देना so that वो thing हो जाए वापस.
I think that's what's working for me.
Exactly.
If I should secretly I should want something and then give up right before.
Yeah, then you'll definitely will get
Maybe
it.
the universe is like waiting for my next failure. But I think it was just like, I don't know, it's been a miracle to be in the position I am, and I just have to be grateful every day that I've made it and that I get to be here.
But I think the most challenging part was learning Hindi for you.
Of course. I know I'm not speaking much Hindi right now, and you know why? I'll tell you. I am very tired. For anyone who speaks a new language, you have to do a translation inside your head. So I'm on like a day where I'm just on it and I'm ready. I'm just everything is in Hindi. But today I'm just like brain not braining. So I was like, thank you for letting me do most of this in English. That's a very big help to me.
I know. I got your vibe.
Thank you so much. But yes, that was a challenge. I think language was a big barrier. And I had to learn by just listening to people over the years. So 6 years of listening and getting the accent right, getting the words correct. Taki ka. Oh bhai.
Hi. Bada ki and chota ki.
Yeah, and we don't have, in Odisha where I'm from, in Odia there is no gender in language.
Oh.
Yeah, so everything is just neutral. When I was like, why is your table a gender and the chair is a gender and your spoon is a gender, ye kya hai? And so that was a big one for me. It was very difficult.
But was it difficult that time when you got a chance to sing in Hindi movies?
I think उस
How
time
did
पे
you manage that time?
मैं मिमिक कर रही थी, सच बताऊं तो उस टाइम पे मैं सिर्फ मिमिक ही कर रही थी. And they would tell me this is how you sing it and I would just repeat it for my first year.
Okay.
And then I was like, acha, actually I should start learning the language so I know
Correct.
what the words mean and sahi emotion मुझे डालना है एक एक शब्द में. And you can only give a good song when you understand the words and you have to feel exactly what the emotion is, just like you would with acting. Now if I was given a script and my lines are in Hindi and I didn't know what I was saying,
Correct.
obviously I'm not going to do a good job.
But वो जो lines के मतलब थे वो कब समझा आपको?
Vishal Mishra के साथ काम करने के बाद, the day I realized, I was like, what is ux? And he was like, oh, you don't know anything. So it took me some time to figure it out, but now we're here, thank God.
Did you ever got this response saying कि have you ever tied Rakhi to Vishal Mishra because Mishra because there were many people who got confused.
Yeah, they thought
earlier.
either that we are siblings or we're married, or
Yeah.
I was like, no, I should tie him a Rakhi. I should make it very clear. भाई है.
अब जो आप
दोस्त भाई.
नहीं आप जब सोच रहे हो ना कि विशाल मिश्रा लिसा का भाई है तो ये राखी बांध के वो प्रूफ कर देंगे है ना?
Yes, exactly. But not real brother, just same last name.
So how was working with Varun Sood?
Oh my God. I love Varun Sood as an actor, first and foremost. I don't think anyone is ready to see how good he is in this show. Everybody on our cast agrees that he's unexpectedly great in the show.
Oh, wow.
He's done it so well. So watch for Varun. I think he's going to end up becoming a cast favorite. He's just so lovable in the show, and timing, delivery, sab kuch perfect.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I think Varun is a standout.
So we have always known Varun as a fitness freak guy.
Yeah.
So was he working out on the sets also?
I don't think he sleeps. I think maybe he's running while he sleeps.
Oh my God.
I've never seen Varun be inactive ever.
So he's always either shooting or working out.
कहते हैं rest day होना चाहिए हफ्ते में.
Exactly.
I don't think he takes rest.
Oh my God.
I think while he's horizontal, he's like doing something
Did you
with his
took
legs.
any kind of fitness tip from him?
We had to.
Yeah.
Oh my God, before the show started filming, I was like, I have to get fit. And I was like, Varun, what do you do? And he was like, stop eating junk food. I was like, नहीं करना मुझे खाना है.
What is Ananya's diet plan? Like, what?
I think her diet plan is she works so much. She just that's her diet plan. She's just always working.
No, because
When
at
you're-
the
because
end,
that
at the same
level
point,
of-
she eats junk food also.
No, hardly. She doesn't touch junk.
Are you
She's very like.
तो मतलब
she's
सोशल
clean,
मीडिया पे
she's
जो
clean.
पिक्चर्स दिखते हैं हमें with the junk food
No, I think she's balanced, but she's not like dabawing chips every day, guys. She has to still have her job.
तो आपने जंक फूड छोड़ा कि नहीं आफ्टर गेटिंग वरुण स्टिक?
अभी अंकल चिप्स खा के आई हूँ.
ओके अब ये कल निकलेगा कार्डियो कर कर
That's when I have to tag Varun and be like, help.
help yeah exactly.
He's like, yeah, throw the chips. I was like, no, I don't want that.
This one is a tricky question. If you got a chance to choose either one career as a singer or an actor, what will you choose?
I'll be a monk. I can't give up either of them. I would just give up everything then. That's like asking me, what would you choose, breathing or eating? I'd be like,
दोनों जाओ पहाड़ में मुझे.
yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, I would just give up life. I'd be like, I'm a monk. I have nothing now.
But who was your inspiration for singing?
For singing, I grew up mostly listening to composition side. I listened to a lot of A.R. Rahman. Lots of Shankar Ehsaan Loy and A.R. Rahman, I think, were my biggest sound inspirations. But singing for me, I think I fell in love with music because of Sunidhi Chauhan. And in the West, the other version of her, which is Beyonce. So I had two great voices that I modeled myself after.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Lisa, there are many actors who manifest working with Dharma Productions, and you got a chance to work.
I don't know how,
like...
guys. Don't ask me these questions. Nazar mat lagao.
It's okay. Two.
You know how much nazar? I have nazar here. I have a giant tattoo here because I was like, whatever's happening, let it happen.
No, but how blessed you feel. Because your
I don't have
project
words for how
is with Dharma.
Yeah, dude, I don't have like words for how blessed I am to be part of all of this. Every day I'm living a dream. Every day, because sach bataun to ye auqat se bahar hai bhai. I'm like, who am I? I've just shown up and everyone's just like, yeah, you go do things now.
Whoa.
So I feel very, very like, I feel very lucky. I know hard work is part of that,
and
of course.
Think you are. Actually, you are.
Exactly. But I think a lot, of course, 90% of it is hard work, but you need that 10% luck to break through, and I've been blessed.
Oh, wow.
Someone up there is looking out for me. Thank you very much.
अभी next project कौन से production house के साथ manifest कर रहे हो?
Production house, I don't know, but if I could work with somebody, I think I'd love to one day work with one of my favorite directors, two of them actually, Imtiaz Ali, Vikramaditya Motwane. I'd love.
Oh, wow.
It doesn't have to be serious. They've done fun stuff.
I know, obviously. Yeah.
But I mean, those are dreams.
Any favorite Imtiaz Ali movie you would love to make a remake?
But this one he didn't direct, he wrote Cocktail, and that's my dream role. If they did a second version of that, the way Deepika has done that character, I just
swear.
She's so good in that film, and it's such a great story. So if I could do something like that, I'd be very happy.
Since you are a very good singer, let's do a rapid fire on singing.
Oh, I love games.
Yeah.
It's game time.
Finally. So Lisa, your favorite karaoke song?
Oh my God, Whenever, Wherever by Shakira. I love that song. Whenever, wherever, we're meant to be together. I'll be there and you'll be near. And that's the deal, my dear. I love that song.
Wow. Your go-to shower song?
Okay, this is really weird. I don't sing in the shower. That's like my moment of peace. You see how much I talk? Sometimes I'm like, मैं खुद को बता चुप कर भाई. I need moments. Exactly. I was like, I need to just get in the shower and get out of the shower.
Peacefully.
Yeah.
Your dream duet partner?
Dream duet by Sunidhi Chauhan. Any day.
Song you always sing in the car?
Actually, lately it's been my song from Call Me Bae. Yara Teri Bin. I've been singing it all the time. Sure, I'll sing some. All right. Why did I suddenly forget my song? Guys, sometimes when you love something and work so closely with it, it just leaves your brain. All right, I'll sing a little bit of the song Yara Teri Bin from our series Call Me Bae, coming out September 6th on Amazon Prime. Let's go. Here it is. Tere bina main jaun kahan, ye dil tera hai. देखो जरा मैं अगर नींद हूँ तो ख्वाब मेरा मैं सुनी शहर हूँ तो शाम मेरा तू ना हो तो क्या काम मेरा तू ही बता.
Best concert you have been to?
Coldplay. I've seen them multiple times and it's just such an experience. I love that show.
Song that gets you pumped up?
I have quite a few songs on my playlist right now that I used to get pumped up. Oh, Chunari Chunari. Love that song.
What's your vocal warm-up routine?
My vocal warm-up routine is to not talk. Because the more I talk, the worse my voice gets.
It is totally opposite with your case because you talk a lot. So how do you...
That's what I'm saying.
After this?
You can't.
Any second
Literally,
option?
my vocal coach was like, your job is to stop talking. Your warm-up is to give it a rest.
Exactly. But ये होता नहीं है.
Nope.
Your favorite genre?
My favorite genre is R&B and hip-hop. It's what I love to write and it's where I sound best.
Lastly, dedicate a song to your favorite actor. Whom?
What am I going to dedicate to Shah Rukh? Let's see. If I could dedicate a song to Shah Rukh Khan, it would be Mere Mehboob Mere Sanam, my favorite song. Mere Mehboob Mere Sanam, Shukriya Meherbani Karam. I love that song.
Did you hear
The remake?
Yeah.
You know, it hit. I was so not prepared for it because already the soundtrack for Bad News was so good.
Yeah.
And then they took my favorite ever
Correct.
song from SRK, and I was like, oh my god.
But did you love the remake?
I will love any remake of that song because it's an opportunity for me to keep listening to the song. So I loved it.
Okay, it was a great conversation with you. So before ending up this conversation, आप आपके fans को क्या कहना चाहेंगे जो इतना प्यार already देते आ रहे हैं आपको?
Yes. Please watch the show Call Me Bae. I think you guys have trusted me to be giving you good music for so many years. So obviously you should trust me to be good on screen, right? So please watch the show. We would love to hear what you think. Yeah, and let me know. Send me a DM about how I did. So Call Me Bae comes out on Amazon Prime on September 6th, Friday. Let's do it.
Thank you.